Alright, so many of you are probably new subscribers to this channel and don't know this, but we have an ongoing series where we react to my old videos. We're going throughout the past few years. We're doing it step by step. In the first video, we reacted to my first year or so on YouTube. We kind of talked about how I got started. Then we continued by reacting to some of my later era gaming videos. And now we are here to watch our weather forecast. So just for a quick recap, this is where we left off at last time. This was about 3 months ago where we reacted to our late era gaming videos. That's kind of what I'm liking to call this. So just to kind of recap here, this is what things were like a few months ago.
So, it's been a minute since I've done one of these.
And it has again. My voice has changed an awful lot since here, and it changed a lot from this video to the first video as well. And look at this. Oh, this is meta. We got, first video Davis in the middle, second video Davis in the bottom left, and the Davis you're watching now is on the top left. Look at this.
Changed so much, I feel like, in the past few months.
It's crazy. And the even crazier thing is that the background has not changed at all. And it's at night in every single one of these videos. You can see that light at the top of my window as well at every single time. But anyways, that's not the point of this video. Let's go ahead and get right into it by reacting to my first ever weather video, because I believe that's where we left off on last time, and yes, it certainly is. So let's go ahead and get right into it. So, for context, at this point, I had been into weather for a few months now, but I had only just mustered up enough confidence in what I thought was knowledge about weather to create my first ever forecast. This was during the summer of 2023 here. My love for weather started after the March 31st, 2023 outbreak after a devastating tornado ended up impacting my family, which is obviously quite a sad way to get into weather, but I posted this video. It did actually really well compared to the videos at the time. I mean, look at this. I really wasn't pulling any views, like 10 to 20 views per video. And again, I watch each one of my videos 4 times exactly in every single one of these things. And this one got 100, so I knew kind of right off the bat that this was going to be a big thing, and all those views pretty much came within day one, 60 views day one, and it just keeps kind of trickling up here from people going back and watching my older videos. So if we go ahead and watch this video here, let's just pull it up, let's get this over with. It's 7 minutes long, so let's see what we've got here. What are we working with?
There's Davis, welcome back to our video, and today I'm going to be doing
The voice gets me every time, but look at my, why was my hair like that? Is it kind of, I guess it's still kind of like that, isn't it? It's kind of messy. I look so much different, I feel like.
When have you liked the weather so much? Well, I've kind of been into
the way I
it the
used to
past few
phrase
months
things
now,
is
and I've kind of gotten
just
a good
not
grip
good.
on how it works, and I'm going to be using some very reliable tools to forecast the weather here, so just trust me on this. If I am completely off this weather forecast, then you never have to watch one of my videos ever again.
I don't know why I would say that, because this is my first ever, like, did I think I was just a genius or something? Because I knew what the SBC was, and I see these complex tools as if it's anything super special. This is the Storm Prediction Center Outlook, and we looked through the day one outlook, and it took me 7 minutes to get through that, and I say some ridiculous stuff in this video as well. Like, just watch this. Let's just play this out here. We'll get to the SBC part.
Look it up. It's pretty fun to use, but you kind of have to learn how to use it a little bit, so that's why I'm going to be presenting this.
I act like it's so complex.
So, here, if you are in the light green section, or if your area is, rather, then
you can just tell that I had no idea, like, how to phrase things whenever it came to forecasting back then. Like, now I'd just be like, yeah, I don't even talk about general thunder zones, obviously, but at this point, I felt the need to go through every single SBC shade for whatever reason. But if I were to do this today, I would immediately just be like, if you're in the light green area, you do have a chance at seeing a few thunderstorms today, but it's not super likely. Like,
most likely thunderstorms.
Back then, it took me like 3 minutes to get through what that meant.
Thunderstorms. Now, these storms will not be anything
severe
for the most part.
Listen to what I say here.
Golf ball size hails, nothing.
Okay, before you judge me, I used to do this thing where, on accident, I would say really stupid things in the middle of my videos. And back then, I just left it in. I still do it today on accident. I know what I'm talking about. It's just, I say really dumb stuff sometimes, so that always gets cut out of the video. I correct myself, I always catch myself on it now, and I try to edit it out. But back then, I just didn't care if I looked ridiculous, so I just tried to play it off. Golf ball-sized hail is not what to expect if you are in a general thunder zone. Like, what?
nothing too crazy overall. You shouldn't see any severe weather really in the lake green region.
Yeah, I just said golf ball size hail because at this point I didn't know that golf ball size hail was severe. Either that or I just didn't care. It was just one of the stupid things I said that I just kind of brushed
In the
over.
dark green region, which 12.3 million people are, then you have a marginal risk.
Yeah, this was not a good video.
We have the hail risk, so this would be
The hail
hail
risk.
chances for 1 inch or larger. So, here in the brown area, once again, we have similar areas to the wind map. You have a 5% chance of seeing hail 1 inch or
The
larger.
crazy thing is that I had no idea what was driving at this point. I had been into weather for, again, like 3 to 4 months, and I still didn't know what I was talking about. I knew what Cape and Wind Shear were, but did I ever check to see if they were in play for this event? Did I check, did I know where to look to see if they were in play for this event? No. That's why I looked at the SPC solely. Like, Ryan Hall and Max Velocity, Mitch West, they were huge inspirations to me at this point, so I was just like, I got this. This is also a week after I got hit by the June 29th, 2023 derecho, which is the biggest storm of my life, but, yeah.
Is that
I just thought I was some expert at this point. So, anyways, not great. And it got 100 views, so unfortunately I kept doing them like that. My next one, almost the exact same. Luckily, it only got 18 views, but I kept doing them. And I'm glad I did, obviously. Otherwise, I wouldn't be where I am today, where I is today. We all have to start somewhere, but it's just embarrassing. I was still doing gaming videos quite frequently at this point. I was not entirely weather. It was about 50-50 gaming weather, maybe 75 weather, 25 gaming. Got some Minecraft, some Pokemon. Again, every single one of these videos, I just look at the day 1 or the day 2 SPC rather. Like it makes no sense, and it's probably a result of my OCD that I never allowed myself to do anything else. Like, I would never allow myself to go outside of that realm. Not because I was scared that I was going to mess something up or anything, but just because my brain doesn't let me do stuff like that, and it doesn't want me to enjoy. So, no, I'm kidding, but we still did Pokemon card unboxings at this point. Dude, this season of Bestcraft was far just off topic. More severe weather forecasts. They're all just terrible. Again, they all were like 2 minutes long, which that in of itself isn't bad, but it's the fact that 2 minutes long, all I could get through was one day of the SBC outlook. Like, now I don't do 2-minute forecasts anymore, but just a couple months ago I did. In a 2-minute forecast, I could show off the SBC, the GFS or the NAM, whichever one suited the particular video, and the watches, warnings, and advisories, and if I wanted to, something else as well. Like, it's just crazy. I did this YouTube Shorts ARG series. This video was going to be so good. It was going to be so good, and then I messed up in the editing for it. I literally put like 2 hours of work into it, and I remember being so frustrated whenever it did not work out. But it still got 300 views, which I was kind of upset about that as well, because, of course, it's the nasty, bad version that people see that gets 300 views. Look, I do not look anything like that. Like, I promise you, I do not have a body double. Even if I put my glasses on, though, I don't really look like that at all. I don't know if it's just because I've lost some weight or what, but okay. We still did tier list at this point. I still want to do a couple of tier lists a day. You know, every few months I'd kind of sneak one in there. I'm not sure if I'm going to do that anymore, but perhaps. So, we kept doing these weather forecasts. And then we decided to switch things up a little bit. You can see 2-minute forecast, 3-minute forecast. I saw Mitch West do the thing, obviously, where he puts the timestamps in his description so that YouTube will automatically put the chapters up. I should just start doing that again, honestly, but we start to see a 7-minute forecast pop up in here, and you see Green Screen Davis in the thumbnail. My goodness, what's going on here? Well, we took a look at the SPC, but instead of just taking a look at the day 2 outlook, we took a look at all 3 days. It took me 7 minutes and 18 seconds to go through 3 days of the SPC outlook. I had face cam on for this. Dude, it's always so fun to look at these summer SPC outlooks because they're always just the most wild things. Look at this, 4 marginal risks in one day. Anyways, we had that, so that was something, I guess. And then we started getting a little bit more fancy with them, alright? We had, on a side note, 250 views, Geometry Dash video, pretty good. 2 views. This is whenever I stopped watching my videos 4 times each. 2 views. That is just sad. I'm not going to say anything about that. We then see a excessive rainfall outlook in the thumbnail, and I kind of remember doing this. We took a look at not just the SPC, but also the excessive rainfall outlook in this video here, and even started to dabble into the National Hurricane Center. Ooh!
Even a Category 2 hurricane at one point.
Why did I sound like that?
Tropical Storm Dora. Right now it has 60-mile-an-hour winds, so kind of just on the border.
What was it? Was I gonna say?
One point. Tropical Storm Dora. Right now it has 60-mile-an-hour winds, so kind of just on the border of being a tropical storm and a hurricane.
Not really, though, Davis. Okay. Like, if I said that today, I would get flamed, and rightfully so, but I did, I'm glad that I was putting more effort into my videos back then, but 9-minute video for 2 views, I also had to edit, upload it, and by the time everything was said and done, that's a half hour. Nobody actually watched it. At the time, that was 0 views. Like, if we look at the analytics, like, okay, I guess I did get 2 views in one day. One of those was me liking the own video, so I got maybe 1 view if we're being nice. But we just grinded them out. That's, a lot of people ask me, how do you get big on YouTube? It took me so long. I spent 1,600 videos before I'm finally at a spot where I'm comfortable getting a few hundred views per video. It's just insane, and I know it feels like it's impossible, but if you just stick with the grind, I promise you, if you are enjoying what you're doing and you genuinely think you're making the best videos possible, you will get there. Just a little motivational speech for you guys. But look at this, 2 views, 5 views, 3 views. I didn't care. I just kept going. At the time, these were all 0 views as well. These are all views racked up over the past couple of months. Just people going back and looking at my old videos. Let's check out this forecast. I don't know why it looks interesting. I see what happened here. I remember this. I recorded this on my iPad because my dad was using the computer here. That's why you had these black bars. I don't know why I didn't just zoom in, but whatever. Again, these summer outlooks are just beautiful. 3 slight risks, like chef's kiss. I like hearing my voice in 2 times speed because it just sounds so ridiculous. Oh no, I was on my computer. So why are there black bars? What happened?
Eastern portions of Kansas.
Okay.
From like 2
Oh, I didn't. I did the automatic crop to fill thing. I see. Gotcha. Okay. Nothing too interesting there. I still didn't know what I was talking about. Like, I didn't look at the models for a specific reason. I didn't know what a good website was to do that on. And it's insane. Then this video, dude, I still remember this. 1,400 views. And I got that all in the first day, pretty much. I don't get that many views on a video today. Like, it was nothing special. It was my usual forecast.
Video, and today we're here for
I still didn't know what I was talking about. Oh, I remember this. This was low-key awesome. The window destruction meter. I think I had some comments about that. The window destruction meter is an awesome idea. I had this idea from Max Velocity's flying trampoline meter. Did I just find the next Markiplier? I remember seeing that comment. I was like, I don't think I'm anything like Markiplier, but okay. But oh my gosh, dude. 1.4 thousand views. I genuinely couldn't tell you why. It's a horrible thumbnail. It's absolutely dreadful. 15,000 impressions. Okay. Then we had Hurricane Idalia. This is before I was streaming, so I didn't stream Idalia live. We had Craziest Heat Wave of the Year. Again, most of the videos would get like 2 views at this point, but then the odd one would just get like 500 or even 1,000 views. And then the next day, they just go back down to 0. It's like crazy. Minecraft Hardcore Season 6. Because we just kept going until I could survive 2 episodes. That was the whole reason we did that. 300 subscriber special. Yeah. So, we were only at 300 subscribers at this point, guys. This was a year ago. That is insane that we have gained 3,000 subscribers in the past year, pretty much. Thank you guys so much for all the support. It's unbelievable. We had Hurricane Lee videos. I don't remember getting like 50 views per video at this point. Did I actually get this many, or did it like rack up over time? No, I really was just getting this many. I thought it took me a little longer than this, but yeah, we were getting decent views, and nothing crazy. Again, the odd video would still only get 9. What is a derate show? I actually really think this is a good video to this day.
Have you ever heard the term derecho?
Why did... I only had the microphone out there to look cool. But... Weather explained in 2 minutes. That was another Davis Does Weather series that went nowhere. Playing Among Us in 2023 to see if it's really dead. We did a 2024 version of that too, I believe. We could even do a 2025. We did the 2024 version though whenever I was trying to bring back weekly gaming videos. This is the first ever weather documentary I did. I thought it was just going to be a one-off thing because I wanted to describe the storm that got me interested in weather. 1 like. It's been out for a year and I got 1 like.
When it comes
And that,
to tornado
that's crazy.
breaks, there are so many examples you could list. You could talk about the December 15th, 2021 tornado outbreak. You could talk about the March 24th, 2023 tornado.
Why was I mentioning those in particular? Dude, I was reading off of Wikipedia. Don't screenshot. This is going to be on the Reddit page within the next 2 days. But I was just looking down at Wikipedia. Obviously, there's no editing here. This is just terrible. I was looking down at Wikipedia, reading this all off the website.
Harlan, Indiana, okay? That was insane.
Why was this... I didn't realize low-key how chubby I was. Like, nothing against... like, I don't mean to offend anybody by saying that. It was just... I don't remember that. But... there we go. March 31st, 2023. The big one for extra views. We can do it. Very obviously fake added in the $4.99 there, but the goal was to hit 500 by the end of the year. At this point, I think we did it, if I'm correct. At this point, we were dead again, though. This is what I remember the views looking like. So that was just randomly a really good stretch for us for some reason. Here we go, 5 views every single video, and yet I'd still post. Look at this, 3 videos in 1 day. Hurricane Tammy, Minecraft Skyblock, 20 minutes long, 5-minute Arctic Blast. That's insane. Oh, I remember this. Emergency hurricane for Acapulco. Dude, it's crazy because it went Cat 5, from Cat 1 to Cat 5 overnight. 2 views, 3 views. Again, those were all me. Let's see. Let's keep going here. Oh, the Start of the Life series. This is a series that we only ended up finishing recently. I'm not going to keep doing Dozen Life. I think this channel is genuinely done with gaming at this point, for anybody wondering. It's so sad to see, because that's what originally started this channel up, but I think it's kind of the final nail in the coffin. Maybe once every few months we'll whack out a gaming video just to reminisce, but there's kind of a reason I ended off the Twisted series. I think this channel is past gaming, and Dozen Life, nobody really enjoyed that much anyways. I want to make this mostly weather focused, and I've debated, because I still love making gaming videos. Do you guys want me to make a second channel titled Davis Does Games again? And I kind of want to tie this into the Davis Does Games ARG. Just peeling behind the curtain a little bit here. But just let me know. So, more forecast where I still didn't know what I was really talking about at this point. I'd say it's probably not until the new year where I even begin to know what I'm really saying. And even then, I wasn't too great. Really just looking at SBC outlooks. I looked at the AccuWeather snowfall tracker all the time, which is really dumb. I set a world record on getting a certain Minecraft item because nobody cared enough to get that item fast.
To do is kill a squid, right? Yeah, because
anyways, continuing to look through 2023, here's the 3-player third life, because that was big for us to have 3 players at the time, because we had a 2-player third life series before this, and a 2-player last life series that we even started. I did so many little 1-episode series on this channel that nobody watched that I keep forgetting about. I completely forgot about this video. I saw ChatGPT in my thumbnail, and I was like, what? I completely stole this idea from Mystery Or for views.
Somewhat recently, a YouTuber by the name of Mystery beat
Okay, at least I credited him. His name was originally Mystery Or, now it's just Mystery. Low-key, that's a pretty skibbity house. I did not just say skibbity. I'm sorry. I don't have any explanation. I'm more cringe now than I was back then. We keep going through here. Winter 23 to 24 forecast. Literally just use the Climate Prediction Center's maps. I didn't have any, did not, like, I didn't have anything to base this off of other than that. We did a Christmas forecast over a week before Christmas, so it really was inaccurate. We literally just looked at the GFS, if I remember correctly, because European was a foreign tool to me at this point. My reaction to Secret Life finale, I was really into this series, and I wasn't really getting any views at this point, so I was like, why not? It's crazy. We had TNT Life, the poor boys. I can't believe I was uploading 40-minute videos. Shout out to Sam if you're watching this. The Poor Boys was low-key peak Life series. This wasn't the best Life series I ever uploaded, but it was the most fun by far. I'll say that much. Did I achieve my 2023 YouTube goals? So here we go. We get to the end of 2023, and I think that will probably end off this video. We started Block Life. Still doing more forecasts where I don't know what I was talking about. I made this little video. Little snow was across the Ohio Valley. Again, guys, I was posting 2 to 3 times a day at this point, which is crazy. Even if there was no need to, I'd still post. So let's wrap this off by watching our final video, 2023. Why not? And the next time we'll start off at 2024.
You to this channel, this background.
I just realized, though, we just reacted to this the other day, didn't we? Okay, never mind. We're not going to watch this again. Well, thank you all for watching this video. If you guys did enjoy, make sure to like and subscribe. If you want to see part 4 of reacting to my old videos, make sure to do that down below. Overall, I can't believe how much we've grown as a channel since this era of time. Again, thank you guys so much for making that possible. Again, just practice makes perfect. So if you want to become a YouTuber, that's all I have to say. So again, thank you all for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. God bless.